Good evening, friends. I am Tulsi Bisen, and I have built a model in deep learning by using CNN and OpenCV, that is face emotion detection. So here I am using the CNN layers to identify the emotion of the face, and there will be 7 classes for output: sad, happy, disgust, fear, surprise, and that will be angry. So that will be 7 classes, and here I am showing you that how I have code, and for this I have taken reference of Ankit Madan. So if you want to see in the detail, then you can also refer his tutorial. So I have also referred it. So now we will get start. So first we have to make 2 pages. First I have make a layer, CNN layer, which by which I have make the prediction. So first I have to train my model, and for training my model I am using the data set, that is face expression recognition data set, and this data set is available on Kaggle. So I am using Kaggle Notebook IDE to code my that this CNN model. Uh, and the benefit of using Kaggle Notebook is that I need not to be download the data set, and directly I can add here. So therefore I am using Kaggle Notebook. And when I will build the model, I will download the model, and then I will going to use that model into my OpenCV file for capturing the video, and based on the my model based on my model it will recognize the emotion of the faces. So here I am using the Kaggle Notebook, and now I am going to import my all the necessary libraries. Then I am also using the deep learning libraries like load image to load the image to array, that will convert my image into array, and the other like image data generator, dropout libraries, and other libraries. So now I am displaying some of my images of the data set, and therefore I have given the picture size 48, so that the picture will be displayed in 48 into 48, and I have given the path, and then I am running the code here that if expression is equal to happy, you can see here in the data set that here there are some images, and for train and validation, so it is already separated. So for training data set, so these are my different classes, and in each class there are several images, and then these images will be used for training. So here I am displaying the image from range 1 to 10, and so here, so if my expression is happy, then these images will be going to present here, and if my expression is disgust, so this type of face I will get. So this is example. You can check for other expressions also. Now I have to train and validate the data, so therefore I am using image data generator, and and I am giving the path here. So you can see here target size, so that will be picture size, which is 48 cross 48. Batch size, here I am giving the batch size. Batch size is used to take the data in the batches, so it will take 128 images in one batch to train my model. Now, so this was the result. This much images belonging to 7 classes for training, and this much will be for testing or validating. Now we will build our model. So here I have built, the number of classes are 7. So the model is sequential, and I am adding the layer. So this will be the input layer, and therefore I have to give input shape here. And I am using other needed libraries: batch normalization, activation function, which is ReLU. So this will be my first layer. Next, the second CNN layer. So here also the same parameters I have used third layer and fourth layer, and after the fourth layer I have used the the flatten the output which comes from the this fourth layer. So flatten will be convert that data into 1D form, 1D array form, and that will be fed into the fully connected layer, that is dense layer. Now fully connected layer, so second layer I have also added for fully connected layer, and then I am going to compile. So here is the compilation result, and so my model is created, and now I have to fit that model by training and validation data. So here, and I am using early stopping here and the reduced learning rate. So early stopping is what is doing. So when my model is going to fetch the data that the accuracy is very good at this stage, is this iteration, so that will stop that iteration by checking that after this iteration my accuracy is going to down or not. It will check and it will pick the best iteration model. And reducing learning rate means we have it will take care of the very good value or the required value of the learning rate. Now the model compilation is done. So now I am fitting my data, and I have saved here my model weights, and the plotting of the accuracy is done here. So I am getting I think, yeah, the output is not showing here, but it is, yeah, the output has gone, I think so. So here I have plotted the accuracy. So my accuracy was around 60% here. So now we will see the next code. So this was the model building, and I had downloaded the model from here. Now I will use that model in the in my OpenCV page. So here I am using OpenCV to open the camera and detect my face, and based on the face detection, it will predict the my face emotions. So here I have also imported the libraries, and here I am using HAR Cascade frontal face default uh, classifier. So this is a XML file which is used to face detection type of that projects. So here I am using HAR Cascade frontal face default XML file, that is a cascade classifier. So if there will be multiple faces also, it will also detect the emotion. It will also able to detect the emotion. And this is my model. Actually I was getting some problem to load my model, so therefore I have taken the similar model for to create this page. Now these are the emotion labels, and here I am opening the camera to video capture, and based on that means while true means when video is on, then the frame will be read by the video data, and the labels are there, and gray will be means the the data will be converted to BGR to gray. And so and this I have set for the width and height of the face, and I am creating a rectangle frame around my the face. So here is the, and ROI means the region of interest, so focus on the that will focus on the face area only. And now so this all are work to. Now the value which I have the stored value will be converted into numpy and the float value, and then the image is converted into array, and the dimension expandation will also work here. And now we have to predict the emotion, and therefore and the predicted emotion will be labeled on the images, happy, sad, like that. So therefore we will use put text on our images, and this will be RGB, means our green, the rectangle will be in green color. So that will be the value. And here one more thing, here I have used somewhere y plus 10. So y plus 10 is used to give the gap between y minus 10, sorry. So this will be used to gap between the rectangle and the text. So this is here, and here the wait key is there, and if we will press Q, then we will quit the video window. So now we will let's run this code. The code is running, so please wait for 1 minute. Maybe it's meetings is going on, therefore. Okay. Are you able to see?
Yes, Tulji. Showing sad.
Yeah. So these
Now
are the
it's
notions.
showing
Actually,
happy.
yeah, actually in the light, maybe therefore because of the light problem or the quality of the camera, it is not very clear.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. And I can show you the another images also. So
YouTube.
actually because of meeting, I think it is slow.
Okay, okay. Huh.
Yeah. So you
Thank
can
you.
see here.
Yes, yes.
Actually, it is fluctuating for some time.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm.
And because means the prediction is not 100%, but somehow it is working. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this was the project. So if you are having any query, then you can ask me.
No, no. It was a good presentation.
Okay. Thank you.